Did you know that the US once tried to invade Canada and it lost miserably? Yes, that's true. Many people may not know this, but back in 1812, the US decided to invade Canada because they wanted to kick out the British influence in North America. And they figured that the Canadians would join the fight against the Brits. But they couldn't have been more wrong about this. In April 1813, the American troops first invaded Toronto, which was known as York at the time. They captured Toronto, looted it, and burned the British Parliament building to the ground. But later, when the Americans tried to capture the Niagara region, the Canadians couldn't take it anymore. The British troops, indigenous warriors, and Canadian militias got together and fought against the Americans. And after an intense battle, they were able to stop the American troops. But while retreating, Americans did the most horrible thing. They burned the town of Niagara-on-the-Lake, which left civilians homeless in the dead of winter. Canada was burning with anger and revenge. And just a month later, British and indigenous forces burned the city of Buffalo, New York. But they didn't stop there. You see, the British-Canadian forces were so angry, they wanted to make sure that Americans should never look at invading Canada again. So on April 1814, they did something crazy. The British troops from Canada entered Washington DC and burned the White House, along with the Capitol and some public buildings. And they left Washington in ruins, but they spared the private homes of the civilians. This invasion is marked as the biggest revenge story in the North American history.